Hi, I'm Roy Robertson. Welcome to Good Business San Diego, where we're talking about what's important to you, your family, your home, your health, and your money. And the following segment is brought to you by Wilsey Asset Management. Millions of people in America are spending money on weight loss medications that promise quick results, but what's the long-range effect on your health and on your wallet? Brent Wilsey's here to weigh in on the subject, so I had to.
You had to put that one in there. Yeah.
So this truly has become like a major investment for a lot of people doing this.
It really is. I mean, they're very popular right now, and that's why people are like, oh, this is great, so I better, buy the stock. And, Eli Lilly's a popular one. I mean, their stock, and if you bought it 3 years ago, you've done very well. The stock's around $1,000. But you got to think going forward. I always tell people, when it comes to investing, we're more of an analyst. We analyze the data that comes out. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, right, but we analyze the data. And like Eli stock is above $1,000 a share, very expensive, trades around 31 times earnings, which is well above the industry. So that's going to kind of dig into saying, is this going to last? And again, when we invest, we're investing for 3 to 5 years. I don't think this stock will do well for the next 3 to 5 years because we're looking at the research, and there's some problems with this.
And with Lilly, as you cite, as with other major pharmaceutical companies, they're invested in so many different medications. The GLPs, the weight loss drugs, just being one category of them.
Oh, and that's the main one they're making all their money from, because about 18% of adults are now taking this drug. And the drug came out, the GLP-1s came out as a diabetes, to fix diabetes or obesity. They were not a lifestyle change, and that's what's actually happening with people saying, gee, I got a wedding in 6 months, I want to lose 30, 35 pounds. They'll take the diet drugs and they'll do well, they'll lose their weight. But then about 50% of people are off it a year later. Well, then the weight comes back. And the problem with that, when the weight comes back, what you actually have is that it comes back faster than if you went the diet, the normal way, the diet, the exercise, and so forth. So there's problems with this that people kind of get on things that they don't realize, and this is why I think long-term there's problems with the drug.
So people trying to shortcut this, as they usually do with things, rather than modifying the lifestyle, looking at the long-range needs that they have, but they're going for the quick fix?
Oh, exactly. I mean, it's far easier to take an injection or a pill and lose the weight than it is to go to the gym, an hour a day for 4 or 5 days a week and cut back on, eat your protein. And I love cookies and cakes. Cut that out. It's hard to do.
Moderation.
Yeah, moderation. It's hard to do that. So the diet drugs are so popular because it's such an easy fix. But for every action, there's always a reaction. And the thing that people don't realize is that, when you take these drugs, and you say, okay, well, I'll take it, and then a year later I'm off it, your blood glucose goes back up, your blood pressure goes up, and all these things happen again that, well, I just go back on it. Well, you go back on it, it's not as effective the second time, not as effective the third time. So these are problems that they have, and this is why, again, long term, I think there's problems with the drugs. So,
and I guess the analogy could be drawn to investments. People, again, not really looking at the long term as you advise that they do. Right. With the investments.
Right. And people might say, okay, well, I'll go ahead, I'll take the drug longer term. And that's not a good thing. And I'll tell you, too, there's a thing called weight cycling. And this is something that, and that's why I love doing what I do. That's why I'll be doing this for hopefully another 20, 30 years, because you'll learn so much. Never heard of weight cycling before. What it is when you lose the weight the first time. You're on the drug, you lose the weight, great, I've lost 30, 40 pounds. Right. Well, you've lost about 30% of fat as well. I'm sorry, of muscle as well. But when you gain back that weight, which you will when you're off the drug, you don't gain back 30% of muscle. You gain back a lot more fat. And then you go back on the drug again, well, you're going to lose the fat again, and again, 30% of muscle. So eventually you have a lot of fat and not much muscle. You really have a problem down the road.
And of course, these medications have been very successful in treating diabetes, which is why they were originally brought to market. But I think bottom line is you've got to consult the physician and see what's going to be right for you.
Well, you do.
Be very cautious about what you're doing.
And they're not a long-term solution, because even long-term, they're going to affect your kidneys, which is a problem, because when you go to the doctor now, when you're older, you're in aches and pains, they check your kidneys. Well, if you start taking these drugs at 30, 35, and you start to destroy your kidneys, you're really going to have some problems, because when you get older, you may not be able to take those drugs, or you could have even worse kidney problems.
Think long-term and adjust that lifestyle first and foremost,
right? Okay.
Right. The pillar of health, Brent Wilsey, right here. More information online at smartinvesting2000.com. We'll be right back with more of Good Business San Diego right after this.